Hello. This video is going to be a bit different from what I usually post, and that is because we are in 2024 now, and I thought it was a good time to reflect back on the previous year and also talk about the current state and the future and what you can expect for 2024. First of all, thank you very much for subscribing and for liking and for commenting and for checking out all my videos for the past year. It is very motivating to get so much support, so thank you very much. I had a hope of getting 500 subscribers before the end of 2023, but as the day I'm recording this video, I already have 593. So I hope that means that I'm doing something right, because I have a lot more coming up this year. For the past year, I released 10 covers. And my plan for this year is to release 12, so one every month. I would like to do more than just 12, but I also know it's stupid of me to promise something that I can't keep. And because I am also teaching and I have a composing job as well, it's better to have a number that I know I can produce instead of promising more and let you guys down. So my plan for this year is 12 new covers, one every month. Something other that I did the past year was that I was a part of a team that released Evil Wizard. And that is an action RPG where you are the villain of the story. And the game kind of starts where the normal game would end. So the game starts when the hero has beaten the final boss, and the final boss is thrown out of his castle. And that's you. So you have to fight your way through the castle and find your way back to the throne again. I composed all the music and I did all the sound design for this game. So if you're curious about checking out this game, I'll leave a link in the description. And this game is available for PC and for Xbox and for PlayStation and for Nintendo Switch. I was also a part of the team that released This Means Warp, where I did all the music. This Means Warp is a 4-player roguelite game where you take control over a spaceship and you have to upgrade your ship and you have to battle against other enemies. And you and 3 friends can do this online or do it locally. This game was released in 2022, but in 2023 it got a console version, so you can play it on PC or Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo Switch. So, what are the plans for 2024 for me and for this channel? I've already said that my goal is to release 12 covers this year, and I'm working hard to make sure that that is gonna happen. Already in January, you're gonna hear another one from this game, which is one of my favorite childhood games, or this is a remake, but this is the remake of my favorite childhood game. I'm gonna continue in February with another winter or snow related track, and that is from this game. After that, I'll try to not spoil too much, but there also will be one later from this game. All my covers from 2023 will be released for streaming, so you can listen to them on Spotify or your preferred platform. It's gonna happen pretty soon, and I'm just working to get some final touches on everything and have the licenses in order, and then it's gonna be released. As for composing, I have 2 games that I'm working on that I cannot share just yet, but I will do when the time is right. I'm really excited for these 2 games because these are 2 franchises that I was already a big fan of before I was even asked to compose music for them. And it's huge for me to compose music for games that I've already played the previous titles of. So I'll share more about these 2 games when I can and when I can talk more about them, but it will happen this year. Another game that I can talk about is Cast Ashore. It is a survival game where you have to build your base, you have to craft, you can fight wild animals, you can ride a raft, and you can just explore the different islands around you. And it's going to be a really beautiful game too, because what I've seen so far from the development is amazing screenshots and like with sunsets and sundowns and the water and everything. It's going to be really, really good. And I am composing the music for this game, and I'm also doing the sound design. In January, a movie called The Gjenvendte, or Rehuman, is gonna be released in the cinemas all across Norway. I have composed music for movies before, but this is the first time that a movie that I'm composed for will be released and shown in the cinemas, and I'm really excited for that to happen. I don't know if it's going to be shown on cinemas outside of Norway or if it's going to be released on streaming services, but I'll let you know if that happens. I've also set up a Patreon page, and I wasn't sure if I should do that, but I did because making these covers is starting to get pretty expensive. I don't plan to get rich on these covers, but I was hoping that maybe it could help me cover some of the expenses that it costs to make and produce covers like this. It is for strings, it is for musical equipment, it is for new instruments and filming and video editing stuff. So if you like what I'm doing, I would be really happy if you considered subscribing to me on Patreon. But if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. But I would be really happy if you consider doing that. I will also be moving this year to a new house. So at one point, you will not see me in this room anymore, but I will have a big room where I can have more of my equipment outside and not just packed away in bags. It's gonna be great to have a bigger space to do what I love to do, and I'm sure you will see when I have moved, because then it's not gonna be here anymore. I also want to do at one point do more tutorials, because I have a lot of students that ask me if how they can make music in a specific way, like how can I make my music sound like this soundtrack. And I know there's a lot of people that are asking for this, so I think it could be nice to have some tutorials about that, but it will not affect the covers. It will just be something I do on the side. That was everything I had for this video, and again, thank you very much for subscribing and for liking and commenting and checking out my videos. If you have any requests for specific songs, just let me know, or if you have any specific things that you want me to do on this channel, then also you can also write to me or comment below. I look forward to 2024, and I'll see you then. Thank you.